Johnny Noble.
All right, wrestling fans, Joe Wheeler here along with Jason Steele, and we've got ruthless Rodger Anderson getting ready to lock up with Brian Logan. And Jason, this ought to be a fantastic contest here in SSW.
I think so, Joe. Ruthless Rodger Anderson, a very tough individual. We see him tag up with Frank the Tank Parker and form Death and Destruction, but Rodger Anderson can also do it in the singles ranks. A tough challenge tonight from the player Brian Logan. And if you look ringside, Joe, you see Eddie Browning, who once again thought he had, I guess he just tricked John Noble into being his partner again, then jumped him from behind, and he's formed some kind of an alliance here with Rodger Anderson. It's just despicable what Eddie Browning has done the last couple of weeks to Johnny Noble.
No doubt about that, Jason, as the former tag team champions definitely have fallen apart here, as Rodger Anderson just got caught with a hard shoulder block here from Brian Logan. Anderson, I tell you what, he is one rough, tough guy, no doubt about that, but Logan just caught him with a big boot right to the face, as Rodger is seeking the refuge of the floor and having a moment of conversation with Eddie Browning. And I tell you what, Brian Logan, great tough competitor here, as well as Anderson. So we've got a couple of hard hitters in here right now.
I agree 100% with you, Joe, as we look at Rodger Anderson, who says he's not afraid to take on anybody in Southern States Wrestling, whether it be for a title, whether it be a singles match tag team. He'll team with anybody, he'll wrestle anybody, and he is just one mean, tough individual. And to be honest with you, Joe, I don't think I've ever seen a smile on the guy's face. He is just that mean and that intense.
No doubt about that, and of course him and Frank the Tank Parker, former 8-time SSW tag team champions, and Eddie Browning now going in there, getting his cheap shots in on Brian Logan, as well as Anderson got caught there with a couple of shots coming in. But I tell you what, even as much punishment as Anderson's taken, there he goes. That's that intelligent and ring experience right there. He was able to hold on in for a cover and got a 2 count, Jason.
Only a 2 count as Logan kicks out, but as you mentioned, Joe, Rodger Anderson is not only tough, but he is very smart ring tactician. And there you see him throw Brian Logan to the outside, which enables Eddie Browning to walk over. And I'm not really sure of this alliance with Rodger Anderson and Eddie Browning. We saw Rodger Anderson come out and attack John Noble. Eddie Browning pushes Rodger off and says, hold on a second. Then Eddie turns on Johnny Noble. So I'm not really sure this weird alliance that they've got going on with Eddie Browning and Rodger Anderson. But it seems to be working out for the two of them.
Definitely working against Brian Logan at this point in time, as Anderson was able to get a 2 count out of that situation before Logan was able to roll up. There's no doubt that Rodger Anderson is one tough, rough, mean, and nasty, and like his nickname says, absolutely ruthless competitor. And I tell you what, Logan, I know, is in a world of hurt right now, because when Anderson gets hold of a man's arm in a position like that, he can apply incredible amounts of pressure.
And working on the left arm, you know, a table with 3 legs does no good to anyone. So if you take away one, whether it be the arm or the leg, you take away one weapon that your opponent has. Of course, Brian Logan still has his right hand, and we saw with the fist on top of the forehead of Anderson. But again, Anderson goes right back to work on that arm.
No doubt about it. Rodger Anderson, just like the great Ole and Gene Anderson, knows that great ring tactic of getting hold of one body part and holding on to it, pulling, tugging, twisting, turning every possible way he can. And Logan now is able to make his way back to a vertical base, pulls Anderson back into a corner. Referee's calling for a clean break. I'm doubting he's going to get it here, as both men jockeying for position, both men very tentative to release. And Logan there with a couple of hard shots right there on Anderson, firing in a couple of forearms now. Irish whips his man across, following him in there, and nails him with that big clothesline, and follows him in with a hard bulldog headlock, as Logan has taken it to Anderson at this point in time.
And he staggers to his feet. It's his opportunity now to go for the big win. He's going to take it outside and trying to end it right here. Rodger Anderson climbs to his feet.
Rodger Anderson, very resilient, takes Logan right off the top rope there. Hard slam from the top rope, as ruthless Rodger Anderson now going back to work on Brian Logan. And I tell you what, this is where Anderson's at his most vicious. He's got the man slightly injured, but Logan was able to turn things around right there with a big suplex on Anderson.
And now Brian Logan, once again, has got to come to his feet. He's got to pull together enough strength, enough energy to try to fight back and mount some offensive attack here against ruthless Rodger Anderson. Takes a while for him to get back up to a vertical base after that last slam, but he does so and delivers a boot to the top of the head. This is the opportunity now for Brian Logan.
Logan firing in a couple of hard right hands to the top of the head of Anderson. Anderson went down after that knee, and referee's in, but Anderson's got that foot on that second rope, and that just goes again to show that experience of Rodger Anderson, that ring presence, knowing where he is at all times. Irish whip got reversed right there. Logan ducked under that, but caught his man, rolled him up here. Referee got a 2 count. Anderson was able to get out of that, but Logan once again with another roll-up and another 2 count. But the resilience of Anderson proven true once again, and now a backslide as Logan almost seems desperate to get a pinfall on Anderson.
3 quick opportunities there for the pinfall on Rodger Anderson. Shows Brian Logan's quickness and his ability to hit that finishing 1, 2, 3 if he could have received it right there at any time, but missed on all 3 opportunities. Now Anderson trying to mount a comeback of his own here.
And drove him in right there with a front suplex, got a leg hook, and got the 3 count right there as your winner of this contest is Ruthless Rodger Anderson. And what a